Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, which means it is CASaturday, and we are going to be continuing with our Pokemon trainers in CAS. So we are going to be doing Misty today, and a lot of the things that we have in The Sims, I didn't feel like suited Misty very well, or at least the image of Misty from the show. So I definitely did use some CC whenever it came to her compared to whenever I did Ash, and I will definitely link the CC creators below in the description if you are interested in any of the CAS CC items that I am using today. A lot of the creators are well known, I feel like, in the Sims community, but in case you aren't aware of them, I will definitely keep them in the description below so you can definitely check them out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into CAS. All right, guys, so let's get into Misty from Pokemon today. Now, the first thing I'm going to start off doing is putting her name in, as well as putting in her characteristics and traits. And for her last name, I had no idea what Misty's last name was, so I had to do some research, and I actually found contradicting things, or I guess not really contradicting, but it's two different names. So her original name in Japanese is Kasumi. I'm probably botching that. And then other sources said it's Williams, but I decided to stick with her Japanese name. I just felt it was more fitting. And then as for her characteristics, I gave her a Child of the Ocean because she is a water Pokemon, or that's her main Pokemon that she has. Unflirty because she is looking for a soulmate. I thought it was fitting because from the 1990 to 2000s show, from what I remember, she had a crush on Ash. Every piece of research that I found online, like with her bio, says that they were just best friends. I swear, I remember her having a huge crush on Ash. I even remember in the movie, like, she confesses to him or she sings a song about it. That's what I remember. But everywhere else, it seems like they just say she's best friends with him, and that's it. But that's why I gave her the soulmate and the unflirty. She is supposed to be more of a tomboy from the research that I did. She is the youngest of her sisters. I think she has 3 older sisters. They are all considered gym leaders, but she's the youngest, and they kind of like pick on her and say she's the weaker one. But she is more of a tomboy compared to them. So that's definitely what I wanted to stick with whenever I was creating her in CAS. As I said, I do use a lot of CC because I was having some trouble, honestly, finding a lot of stuff that I felt like gave me the impression of Misty from Pokemon. So this is definitely CC hair. I searched high and low, and I felt like this was perfect. And then as for her facial aspects and everything like that, obviously she's redhead, green eyes, freckles. So I definitely wanted to keep it more on the natural side because she is more of a tomboy. I don't want to give her a ton of makeup or anything like that. So again, that is kind of what I stick with through this whole Create a Sim. And then as I'm trying to find her outfits, I do come across that yellow jumpsuit overall thing, which I didn't realize that we had in the game because I ended up downloading CC specifically for Misty with overalls as her outfit. Now, it's not identical. It doesn't have the red suspenders or anything like that, but you kind of take what you can get with what you can find. So this one I felt like was the best bet that I was going to get. So yellow top, check. Jean overalls, check. And then obviously she has Converse. Just like Ash, I do end up going with a different type of Converse. I went with the CC kind just because I really like how these look. They're red. I think the ones that she has are red with yellow in them. I just decided to stick with the red though. So yeah, that's her everyday look. Then moving on to her formal, it's going to be very similar to whenever I made Ash. I tried to find pictures online and I struggled. I don't believe there's any pictures of her in any type of formal outfits. So my main thought process was she's a tomboy, she's very natural, she would probably not have anything with like sparkles or like low cut. She wouldn't be wearing super high heels. So I found this dress and I thought it was perfect because it has all of the colors that she typically wears. I also thought about doing this CC dress, but I ended up just going with one that was already in The Sims just because of the colors and because I feel like maybe she was like, oh, I know I need to dress more formal and look a little nicer, but I'm not going to go all out like it's a gala or anything like that. I'm definitely going to try to dress nicer, but like I said, she's more of a tomboy, so she would probably want to be more comfortable. She's definitely one of those girls that's like, you like my dress, it has pockets. I know, it has pockets. She would definitely be that girl. And then as for her hair, I thought originally I wanted to make it curly, like she kind of did put a little bit of effort in, but I'm like, no, she's way too laid back. She would definitely not do that. So I found this CC hairstyle, and in my head, it kind of looks like she took her ponytail down, ran a brush through, and she's like, okay, we're good. And then again, as for makeup, I basically want her to be very natural. I didn't want to put too much makeup on. The only thing I figured she would do is maybe put on some lip gloss, and that she would be like lip gloss, call it a day. So I didn't want to go too crazy on the makeup with, lashes, dark eyeshadow, a ton of blush or anything like that. So yeah, I just kept her pretty natural. And then I think the shoes that I gave her, they are a little bit of a heel, but not very much. Like I could still see her tripping in them because she's not used to heels. And then as for her athletic wear, again, you don't really see that in the show or online or anything like that. So I basically just wanted to stick with the colors that I chose. If you did see at the beginning, I did put her favorite colors as orange, yellow, and red, I believe. And I think I threw white in there just because of the scrunchie that's in her hair. But yeah, so as for her athletic wear, just wanted to stick with that color combination that I have. These shorts are CC, but I so badly wanted to find something that reminded me of water, because that is her thing, is water Pokemon. And I could not find anything that had that similarity or gave me that vibe. So I think I just go with some basic, very, in my mind, 90s pants. These ones right here, where they have the stripes down the side, they have the zip up on the bottom. They almost look like those pants that have the buttons down the bottom and you can just rip them off. But I thought this was perfect because it is still in her color combination. So I thought that was really cute. I was very happy with her athletic wear, especially for not having a photo or anything to go off of. As for her nightwear, I thought about giving her this set with the red stripes, but then I ended up just going with the CC version. Just gray and polka dot. Again, I don't think she would be too extravagant with it. She'd basically just be like, I just need something to wear to sleep. It doesn't need to be fancy. I just need to be comfortable and not have it get bunched up while I'm sleeping in my sleeping bag, okay? And then onto her party wear. I kind of wanted to do the same thing I did with Ash, where I wanted to give her a similar outfit, but I didn't want it to be exactly the same outfit. So I do think I just end up going with another pair of overalls, but in my head, she's like, oh, we're going to a party. Let me put on my party overalls. And they have scallops on the bottom. That's what makes them her scalloped overalls, or her party overalls, I mean. So I do go with these. These again are another CC item. I wasn't sure if I was going to use these or the other ones that I use for her everyday wear as her everyday wear, but it kind of worked out because I was able to use both of them. And then just her Converse, I wasn't going to do anything crazy. Same hair, no makeup, very natural. And I think I'm just scrolling through trying to see if there's anything else that I think would suit her, but I do think I just stick with these overalls because I just think it works well for her. I do think about doing these ones, but I could have used them, honestly, but I just stick with these ones. As for her swimwear, I did find something online that shows a strapless bathing suit top. So I definitely used the one that is in the Sims game. And then I did struggle with the bottoms. I was trying to find red bottoms because that's in the picture as well. She has a yellow bikini top and red bottoms. I could have went with these red ones, but I just didn't like how they looked. And then I do have a few CC versions that I do try. Some of those are a little cheeky, so I'm like, I'm not going to use those ones. And I did think about using the ones that have the little shawl, this one, because it's red underneath, but then it's the black little shawl over top. But I just decided to go with a CC pair just because I like that they're a little more high-waisted and they cover a little more. And I just thought it looked really nice with the bikini top. And as for her hot weather wear, I didn't want to use her overalls again. I could have probably used the ones in The Sims and not the CC versions, but I wanted to do something different. I had it in my head that I really wanted to incorporate something with water because of the water Pokemon aspect, but I could not find anything. So I did find these shorts. They are CC shorts, and they come in like an ombre effect, and I think it's the ones beside them, yeah, that I end up going with. They come in an ombre effect, and I'm like, oh, it kind of looks like the ocean. I don't know. I was grasping for straws at this point, but I do end up going with those shorts. And then this yellow top. This is one of my favorite yellow tops that I use all the time in my Sims games, just because it's so basic, but the back is kind of fun. We need more basic tops like this in the Sims, in my opinion. I love this top. And then I just gave her regular Converse. And then onto her cold weather wear. Again, nothing that I could find as like reference or anything. So I do put her in these jeans. I feel like I barely ever use these bell-bottom jeans that are in The Sims. And I thought it was perfect because the Pokemon that I'm going off of was kind of like 90s to 2000s. And bell-bottoms were the thing then. So I thought it was perfect to have her wear those. And then as for her top, I thought about using this yellow sweater, which I could have still used, honestly. But I do end up just going with a winter coat because Ash also has a winter coat. And it's this bright yellow color, which I really wish it was more muted. It's like a neon yellow, but I do end up going with that just to stay in her color combination, and then stick with her red Converse as well. I try out a couple different other ones though, but I do just stick with that yellow. And then we're going to go back and look at all of her outfits we created. So this is her everyday wear, her formal wear, her active wear, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. So yeah, a lot of CC used for Misty today. I will leave that in the description if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next week. Have a great day, guys. Bye.